On Sunday, the 3rd of February 2019, the Silverbird Group celebrated eminent Nigerians who have excelled tremendously in their different fields. The prestigious Silverbird Man of the Year Award was instituted 13 years ago to recognize individuals who have impacted society positively through their chosen careers. Present at the auspicious occasion were the former Vice President of Nigeria and presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party (PDP) in the 2019 election, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, and wife, Dr. Jamilat Atiku Abubakar, Vice Presidential candidate of the PDP, Mr. Peter Obi, National Chairman of the PDP, Chief Uche Secondos, the President General of Ohanaeze Ndigbo, Chief John Wodo, who was the Chairman of the day, the Executive Governor of Delta State, Dr. Ifeanyi Okowa, Executive Governor of Bayelsa State, Honorable Siriake Dixon, Gombe State Governor, Ibrahim Dakwambo, former Delta State Governor, Mr. James Ibori, Senator Ben Mari-Bruce and his wife, Mrs. Evelyn Mari-Bruce, business mogul and Chairman Premier Lotto, Sir Dr. Cassington Adebutu and wife, Chief Mrs. Koforola Adebutu, the Chairman of the Guardian newspapers, Lady Maiden Alex Ibro, the Chairman and CEO Biscon Communications, Prince Bisi Olatilo and wife, Mrs. Folashade Olatilo, DCP Abakiari. Leading the traditional rulers to the prestigious event was the Akarigbo and paramount ruler of Remoland, Oba Barrister Babatunde Adewale Ajayi, accompanied by the Alakbero of Ikberu, Oba Adeleke Doubasibo, the Elekbe of Ekbejabu, Oba Oshiberu. The event was compared by ace broadcaster Sonny Rabo, who has been comparing the event since its inception 13 years ago. He did the job alongside delectable Zika Onuma. The program began with a proper rendition of the national anthem by the Groove Masters Band. The first sets of awards for the night were the Posthumous Awards, presented to eminent Nigerians who have served the country diligently. The first recipient was Dr. Abel Ubeko, who was one of those who contributed immensely to the growth of Guinness Nigeria PLC. The award was received by his wife, Mrs. Betty Ubeko, who expressed gratitude to God for the award and described her husband as a selfless and committed Nigerian who always strived for greatness.
Thank you, the special guest of honor. And I want to say, today is a special day for all of us, not just for me, that God is kind and is always good, and He will continue to be kind to us in Nigeria. My husband, Abel Ubeku, I don't know, he has done what he should do, and the Lord Almighty called him. And I'm glad, and for today, Silverbird has cleared my pains, my tears, that they recognize him. That is good to recognize excellence. That is good to recognize integrity.
The second recipient of the Posthumous Award was Alhaji Maitama Sule. The award was presented by Malam Danladi Bako to Alhaji Ango Abdullahi, who represented the family of Alhaji Maitama Sule. Receiving the award, Alhaji Ango Abdullahi described the event as historic and thanked the Silverbird Group for recognizing great Nigerians like Alhaji Maitama Sule, who was a dedicated politician.
But today, we feel its absence even more than ever before, particularly at this critical time Nigeria is going through. Because here you will hear the eloquence, the usual sermons in his eloquence, and it's difficult for his student to ever try to see whether there will be another eloquence like that of Damasen Kano. We really are grateful on behalf of the family. Thank you very much indeed.
The third recipient of the Silverbird Posthumous Award was the first elected Vice President of Nigeria, Dr. Alex Ekweme. The award was presented by foremost advertising mogul, Mr. Biodo Shobanjo, to children of Dr. Alex Ekweme, Mrs. Chidi Onyemelukwe, Mr. Ken Ekweme, and other children of the late Chief Alex Ekweme. Responding, they thanked the Silverbird Group for honoring their father, who fought for Nigeria until his demise.
I bring greetings and thanks and love from my mother, Dame Beatrice Ekweme, who unfortunately can't make it today. We just yesterday celebrated 1 year of my dad's burial, so she's still in the village. But she says to say a very big thank you to Uncle Ben and the Silverbird group for recognizing the love of her life, an excellent gentleman, a man of the people. These are her words, not mine. A man of the people who lived selflessly for Nigeria and whose baby, apart from me, was the restructuring of Nigeria.
The next sets of awards were the Lifetime Achievement Awards presented by Senator Ben Obi. He presented a Lifetime Achievement Award to Genevieve Nnaji for her contribution to the development of the movie industry in Nigeria. Mr. Ralph Nwadike, who represented Genevieve Nnaji while responding, described Genevieve as a rare talent that he's been very proud of since he discovered her at a very tender age many years ago.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, this is Mama G. But I want to crave your indulgence. This is not my award. It is for Genevieve Nnaji. I was waiting to do a book before I make this announcement, but I'll make it now because my incoming president is here. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I, Ralph Nwadike, who is the current president of the Association of Movie Producers Nigeria, Nollywood, I was the one that made Genevieve an actress. I don't know how they did it, I don't know why they called me out, but I think it's an opportunity for me to present myself to my president, incoming president. I was the one that walked 400 meters jumping gutters to get to Genevieve's mother's house. And she literally handed her over to me and said, well, if you say it's okay, but we never finished the one way she do. But go on and make her who you want her to be. Today, Genevieve is a world star. And we're proud of this, we're grateful to God, and we pray that Genevieve indeed will continue to be the best that she is. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much.
A Lifetime Achievement Award was also presented to award-winning multilingual ace broadcaster and Chairman and CEO BISCON Communications, Prince Bese Olatilo, for his immense contribution to the media and entertainment landscape of Nigeria. It was presented by Guy Murray Bruce, the Vice Chairman, Silverbird Group. In the response of the Chairman and CEO BISCON Communications, Prince Bese Olatilo, he dedicated the award to his entire family, particularly his wife of over 3 decades, Mrs. Folashade Olatilo, his children, and the entire members of BISCON Communications.
All my life, I've been in broadcasting for 45 years. And I've been beaming the searchlight on people around the world through the lenses. But today, the searchlight is beamed on me. I must thank God for this. And what do I do without my wife of 38 years and my children? You know, you should understand why I'm saying this. We're hardly ever there, even though we like to be there. My children know I love them. Where are my children? Just come, just surround me quickly. We don't have all the time to do this, but we'll have it. We'll seize it with both arms. I'd like to thank them very much. They've stayed by me, and they've done so much. All the time, my wife is there. And I'm dedicating this to my wife and the lovely children, and of course, BISCON Communication all over the world, all our listeners and viewers. I'd like to thank you very much. My very good friend, Ben Murray Bruce, we've been together for less than 40 years. And a very good friend. Please put your hands together for Ben, for being a very good friend. Allah Obangi Isa, Abu Bakasa Zuchamu, Allah Sakani. I can't do a Mickey day, Chewa Nigeria, the Nigeria, I want to nominate Babonizeta by Nigerian like that. In a Punani Nam Council Bunam, Nigeria Gadima, and we're going to Gadima. Aga konya ga bo chichafa amayo ga bodoni magati na be ko wedum edum so ni go yo be di ala ti o ba so ni de kini kana go da be e yo ba adu ala mo so Okay, congratulations. Thank you very much.
Another Lifetime Achievement Award was presented by actress Juliet Ibrahim to Omotola Jalade Kehinde for her contribution to Nollywood. The award was received by her representative, Mr. Teko Benson, prolific film producer and director.
I am standing here on behalf of Omotola Jalade Kehinde. But before I send my appreciation, I want to say a good evening to Mr. President Alhaji Atiku Abubakar and all the Vice Presidents in waiting, Mr. Peter Obi, and all the governors present. And special appreciation to Mr. Ben Murray Bruce, who has kept this dream alive, even with all the hardship in the country. Omotola, unfortunately, is unavoidably absent because she had an assignment to do outside the country. She sends her appreciation and she sends her apology for being absent. On behalf of Omotola and family, I say a very big thank you to this house and to Silverbird Communications. Thank you very much.
The last award in the Lifetime Achievement category was presented to Dr. Joe Okeodumaki. She was honored for her contribution to nation building. While responding, she expressed gratitude to God for the opportunity to receive her 550th award. She described the latest collection, the Silverbird Lifetime Achievement Award, as important. Dr. Odumaki also thanked the Silverbird Group for their contribution to nation building by recognizing worthy individuals.
I'm filled with emotions by this Lifetime Achievement Award by the Silverbird Television. I will cherish this forever, especially coming from a reputable organization. This is a tonic for me to do more and to rededicate my life for the struggle for our dear great country, Nigeria. I want to dedicate this award to Leah Shaibu and all the Chibok girls, our fathers, mothers, and the rest that are still with the terrorists. Nigeria must not fail them. We must not give up. Together, we'll have them reunited with us. And in our lifetime, we'll have a Nigeria that works. I want to salute all the governors seated here. I can see the governor of Bayelsa State, I salute. And I can also see the governor of Delta State, I salute. Thank you, and God bless.
The next sets of awards were the Silverbird Heroes Awards. The first recipients were the two halogen security guards, Archie Daniel and Francis Emapuku, who found and returned a huge sum of money and other valuables while on duty at the Murtala Muhammad International Airport in Lagos. In the remarks of the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of Halogen Security Company Limited, Mr. Wale Olaoye, he described the two guards as true heroes who have engraved their names in the heart of the world and have gained numerous recognitions within and outside Nigeria. He also thanked them for projecting the good image of the company and that of Nigeria at large.
Every Nigerian can do their bit in the little corners. When the salute and encouragement to every young people, but the lesson is this: there may not have been Francis and Daniel if the process that freed up the company that was at our Gateway Airport was not transparent. It would have been another way of doing things where man would have given the job to another company. But the process, we salute FAN, we salute the process that freed up our company, the first management company at that facility, being our principal gateway in Nigeria. The process was transparent, excellently done, global best of best practices, and local content is the power of what Nigerians can do. Nigerian companies, if we allow every process to be transparent, our best can come forth. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you, Silverbird.
The next Heroes Award was presented by the vice presidential candidate of the PDP, Mr. Peter Obi. He presented the award to the Deputy Commissioner of Police, DCP Abba Kyari, for his tenacious fight against crime and insecurity across Nigeria. In the response of the recipient, DCP Abba Kyari, he expressed profound gratitude to the Silverbird Group, stressing that the award would encourage him to do more to keep Nigeria safe.
I would like to thank Almighty God for giving us the opportunity and grace to perform what we have been doing all this while. I would also like to appreciate my boss, the Inspector General of Police, for creating the enabling environment for us to fight crime in this country. Thank you. Thank you. My profound gratitude to Silverbird Group for finding us worthy of this award. This will go a long way in encouraging us to do more for the country, and at the same time, it will encourage others to also serve their country in whatever profession or whatever way possible. Because when citizens come out and fight crime or do anything to serve their country, and an organization like this comes to encourage them, it goes a long way in boosting the morale of personnel and any other person that is serving this nation. So we are very, very grateful. The Nigerian Police Force is very grateful for this award. The Intelligence Response Team is very grateful. And myself and my family are profoundly grateful for Silverbird Group for finding us worthy for this. Finally, I'm dedicating this award to officers and men of the Intelligence Response Team who has lost their lives directly in the line of duty. Thank you. These are officers that paid the supreme price while defending their country, while protecting the lives and properties of citizens. So I feel and I believe that they are the true heroes, and I'm dedicating this award to them. Thank you very much. Thank you.
The Nigerian Army was also presented a Heroes Award for their fight against terrorism in the country. The award was presented by the Governor of Bayelsa State, Honorable Siriake Dixon. In the response of the representative of the Nigerian Army at the event, he said all soldiers across Nigeria are happy to have been honored with the Silverbird Heroes Award. He also said the award would encourage them to keep fighting till Nigeria is free from terrorism.
This award is presented to the Nigerian Army. In turn, I thank Almighty God, whose victory comes from Him alone, and to our Chief of Army Staff, who give us enable environment, level environment, make it easier for us to get this victory. And I thank the Silverbird for remembering us there in the bush, in the forest. This one indicates that you are with us. We are not alone. We are not fighting the battle alone. If I reach there, I'm going to tell my colleagues that we should double our effort. We are not fighting this Boko Haram alone. I salute you all. Thank you very much, and God bless you. Thank you.
The next sets of awards were the Extraordinary Achievement Awards presented by the Group CEO, Insight Group, Dr. Ken Oyale. The first recipient was Afam Malasin Utaku, who was ably represented by Mr. Felix Aremo.
And Afam is a complete pan-Nigerian industrialist who has done so well to take the bull by the horn, venturing into manufacturing industry when the environment has not even encouraged or incentivized investors. Going into porcelain and also going into manufacturing of drugs, which is areas where most Nigerians will not venture into. He really appreciates this award, and he has sent me to personally come in here to receive it, and we really appreciate Silverbird even for honoring the great man, the great pan-Nigerian man in AFAM. Thank you very much.
The next recipient was the Chairman and CEO Premier Lotto, Sir Kessington Adebutu. Prince Bisiola Tilo, the Chairman and CEO Biscon Communications, who was originally slated to present the award, yielded the position to the Akaribo and paramount ruler of Remoland, Oba Babatunde Ajayi, after he had expressed his heartfelt gratitude to Sir Kensington Adebutu for his monumental assistance towards the growth of his company, Biscon Communications. In his remark, the Akarigbo of Remoland, Oba Babatunde Ajayi, described Sir Dr. Kensington Adebutu as one in a million Nigerian who is dedicated to human and national development. Responding after receiving the award, Sir Dr. Kensington Adebutu thanked the Silverbird Group and described the chairman of the group, Senator Ben Maribros, as a son and a detribalized Nigerian. He also used the medium to thank and congratulate all award recipients of the night.
Of course, the reason is not hidden. The reason is simply the acknowledgement of my foundation, KAAF, Kensington Adebukola Adebutu Foundation. Let me take this opportunity to thank the management of Silverbird and Ben Bruce in particular. The day he realized that I knew his father, two of us are among the gentlemen who founded the Rotary Club of Yaba, were both charter members. He started to treat me like a father. And for that, Ben, I'm very grateful to you. To me, an award is a challenge to do more. And I promise tonight that through my foundation, we shall continue to serve humanity to the best of our ability.
In the remarks of the chairman of the day, the President General of Ohanes Ndibo, Chief John Wodo, he described the occasion as historic because it is a celebration of Nigerians from all spheres of life who have been found worthy through their numerous contributions to nation building. He used the medium to urge Nigerians to vote right in the forthcoming elections.
Right now, the world is going to see this year what is called a tricorder, which is a small handheld medical equipment that will drive people out of jobs. It can scan your retina. It can do your blood analysis. And when you breathe into it, it can diagnose 83 ailments. Peter B., I watched you talk about returning human capital development, leveraging on technology to our education. I hope you guys are given an opportunity to bring this about. I want to thank Silverbird for all those who have been given this award today. It means that there is one company in Nigeria which is speaking on behalf of all Nigerians, which is saying, you matter to us. You are an example of hard work, of dedication, of the use of your skill and natural endowment to lift our country to greater heights. As chairman of this operation, I say congratulations and thank you for your attention.
In the remarks of the chairman, Silverbird Group, Senator Ben Maribros, he quickly cleared the air that the award ceremony is non-political, as it's just a way of celebrating Nigerians who have successfully engraved their names in the hearts of Nigerians. He used the medium to urge Nigerians to be mindful of what they do so as to leave good legacies at the end.
What I want to say to the people of Nigeria, when you are in a position of authority and power, always remember, whatever power and position you have is transient. It will never last forever. Remember, your legacy will last longer than your position. For 16 years, PDP was in office. Now we're in opposition. But that's fine. That's fine. This is not a political event. This is about justice and fairness. So when you have a presidential candidate on TV and you interview that presidential candidate, always remember
your legacy will live beyond that interview. And if you destroy that legacy, you will not have the opportunity to redeem yourself in your lifetime. Thank you very much, and God bless you all.
To further push up the mood of the event, there was a special rendition by award-winning Nigerian singer Timi Dakolo. Shortly after that was the presentation of the next category of awards, the Extraordinary Achievement Awards presented by the presidential candidate of the PDP, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, GCON, to the Executive Governor of Bayelsa State, Honorable Siriake Dixon, for his extraordinary achievement in Bayelsa State.
First, I bring you all greetings and warm felicitations from the great state of Bayelsa. Let me say for myself and on behalf of my family and the government and the good people of the great state of Bayelsa, we are grateful to Silverbird Group, which, as you all know, by the way, is another wonderful Bayelsa brand. And we are very proud of what our brothers in the Murray Bruce family have done for our state, for our country, for Africa and the world. Today, I want to also thank all of you for being here. Let me use this opportunity to particularly thank and appreciate the next president for taking time out for accepting to present this award. This is actually a presidential award that has been given.
As well as the Executive Governor of Borno State, Alhaji Kashim Shatima, who was ably represented by Alhaji Muhammad.
It's our honor and privilege to accept this award on behalf of His Excellency Governor Kashim Shatima, the government and good people of Borno State, and to thank Silverbird for this honor done to the governor and the people of Borno State. We are glad to be here to accept this award on his behalf and the people of the state. The short clip that was shown a short while ago says it all, but suffice it to say that Governor Shatima is a man of courage, a man of perseverance.
As a special guest of honor at the event, the PDP presidential candidate Alhaji Atiku Abubakar addressed the gathering by first asking all to rise for a minute's silence in honor of the memory of Nigerians who lost their lives in the recent Boko Haram attack. He also thanked God for the life of the Vice President of Nigeria, Professor Yemi Osinbajo, and his delegates on surviving the helicopter crash in Kogi State. Alhaji Atiku Abubakar said it is compulsory for Nigerians to stay united. The presidential candidate of the PDP, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, also used the medium to inform Nigerians of some of the things he would focus on if elected as Nigeria's next president.
As I speak to you, our students across the nation are not being educated due to the ASU strike that is about an argument over 60 billion. If I get the job I am seeking, my first task on day one, along with my name in my cabinet, will be to end this disgraceful strike and get our students back to their studies. If I can do it as an individual, I see no reason why Nigeria as a nation cannot do it. I will also triple the amount Nigerian government spends on education from currently only 7% of its budget today, not just to the 15 recommended by UNESCO, but to 20%. I recognize the value that education can bring to the individual and the nation. But even more than that, I want every child in Nigeria to have opportunities that I had. So, Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, if I get the job I am applying from you, I will apply what I have learned in my business life to create millions of jobs across our great nation and take out our young men and women out of unemployment. I trust it is not too immodest to observe that perhaps my skills and experience have never been more needed than today in this country.
Shortly after that was the presentation of the big award of the night, the Silverbird Man of the Year Award, to the Executive Governor of Delta State, Dr. Ifeanyi Okowa. The award was presented by the presidential candidate of the PDP, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, who commended Governor Ifeanyi Okowa for restructuring Delta State. In the remarks of the 2018 Silverbird Man of the Year, the Executive Governor of Delta State, Dr. Ifeanyi Okowa, he thanked the Silverbird Group for recognizing true leadership through the award. He also used the medium to urge Nigerians to use their voters' card wisely and make Nigeria great again.
In all this, the greatest of all is the unity and peace that we have achieved. And that has brought a lot of partnership. The traditional institutions, the religious institutions, our people, our women, our youths, they understand that working together, we can build a greater and a better state. And I thank God for that. So I want to appreciate Silverbird Group for this honor done me. I want to thank all the Deltans who have worked with me, particularly the legislative arm of government, and also the judiciary, for the support they have offered us in the executive arm. And because of this partnership, we have been able to get to where we are. Yes, Delta State is working, but I believe that as of today, what troubles us most is not about Delta. It may not be about Bayelsa. It's about our nation, Nigeria. Obviously, we understand that there are challenges in our Nigerian nation. The Nigerian people are looking up to the elite. The politicians, they are looking up to INEC and the security agencies. What are we going to give back to them? They are usually helpless, but they look onto these four sets of people. I believe that a stronger Nigeria will only be when we're able to do things transparently, test the integrity process, and be sure that we're on the right course.
The main highlight of the 2018 Silverbird Man of the Year Award was a raffle draw, which produced 10 winners that went home with 500,000 naira each, courtesy Premier Lotto, owned by Sir Kessington Adebutu, popularly known as Baba Ijebu. From Biscon Communications, we congratulate the Silverbird Group on the successful hosting of the 2018 Silverbird Man of the Year Award. We also congratulate all the 2018 award recipients.